Hello, this is Gameli, RevitTunes.com. Now let's continue with the Revit MEP 2-3 spaces like that. Now remember first two things on manage. Remember to fill this project issue, status, client, project name, project number, and all this is already filled. This is my building. This is the moment when you choose your building materials. Is what we did before. And remember, when you change by space, each room will have their own material types. So all this is done. So we are just checking it before we run the test. And on analyze, heating and cooling. So the last thing I want to check using this heating and cooling loads, I want to check anything that has a warning. So first I will look anything that is orange, like this. That means is an space that does not have heating and cooling. Is not unconditioned space. So I want to make sure the room makes sense. In this case, it's a chase, a plumbing chase, and I could highlight it and look over here where it's located. If I want to locate it, and I just saw it, I'm going to zoom in. So is this, I could isolate it. So it's the plumbing chase, that's fine. I don't need to worry about it. So I keep reviewing here. Anything that is red. Remember, the first level of this diagram is the whole zone. And I'm gonna zoom out here. I just touch this zone, so it's highlighting the zone, and this zone contains these two spaces, and those spaces are plenum, so I know it's unconditioned space, so I know it's correct red, and I could highlight it, but if I don't see it, I will make it isolated. Okay, so this I know is good. Plenum space is unconditioned, so everything is good. And I keep reviewing the whole project. And of course, when I did my floor plans, I did review everything was green. So in this case, there is a problem with these two spaces. So we need to fill out, in this case, what building space type is a corridor. So corridor transition, maybe corridor. So it has some values, and I have to locate it because I need to review the other properties. So I know it's this corridor. So I need to analyze what problems might have because the warning. And if you hit this, duplicate number values. So that is my problem. I hit this and it tells me. So I go and fix it. And you can see here, I see now the problem, the duplicate number value. And this is the corridor. I think the one I divide into, one should be called area A and area B. So okay, so we fix it. And this is a chase, so it's good. So the one with the problem was 216. I go back to the plan. So everything, all this is the plenum level. Okay, so corridor, it has the same number right here too. So that kind of problems, we fix those problems. I'm gonna cancel right now. And when there is no more warning sign, it's ready to be run the calculation load. So I just came back to the floor plan, so I know this corridor has the same number, is the one has a warning. So I will go to highlight it, go to properties, and name. I know it's the 216 corridor, but this is 216A, and corridor, I think just the number is the problem. So it will be A and B, or A and nothing, but I'd rather put it A and B. So if the name also was a problem, it will show a warning. If was only the number, then we are done. So again, collaborate, no, analyze, cooling, heating and cooling loads. So now it's going to show still this warning because I didn't fix the 200 number, but the 116 the corridor that I fixed should be okay now. So let's find it. So it was 216. Now the 216A and B, it does not have warning anymore, and I know there is few corridors here that has the same name that needs to be corrected. This is fine because it's a chase, so it's orange. So let's say, yeah, after this plenum is still a few with the same name, I could fix those too, but I'm gonna fix it, but I'm not gonna record it. And let's say after it is fixed, then we click on calculate, and after we calculate, we go back to the plan to check the number, the calculated value. Now it will not say not computed, the one I make a remark at the beginning. So click calculate. So it will take few minutes scanning the whole project right here, you can see, and doing the calculation.